Good morning, everybody. It's very early here today. It's November the 1st, but we're up early for a reason. It's meant to get actually quite warm this afternoon, and well, we've got sunflowers to do. If I run along here in the almost pitch black, kind of makes you wish you had a flashlight. We've got these sunflowers to do. Now, the reason we're trying to do them early is because, well, they're super dry at the moment, and it's meant to get quite warm when the sun peaks over those mountains. So we're going to try and get them done to avoid any possibility of field fires. Yes, I didn't think I'd be saying that near the French Alps, but unusually warm for this time of year. Right, I'm just going to get the trike out, Eddie.
Right, no worries, mate.
So I can get the old header out for you. That should... We've got an attachment on the back of that anyway, haven't we? Yeah, perfect. It is a day for lights. Morning, morning, morning. Just got to get this header out so we can connect up to it. I think it's into this bush.
Yes,
God blimey, and I've got it in there.
There you go. It's the last one connected.
Yeah, that's it. This side. Oh, God blimey. I wish you wouldn't put it so far in the bush. I got. Hang on a minute. You parked it. You should have been fence side. That hurt. All right. Do you know what? I'm gonna keep an eye on it from the back just to make sure I don't clip the fence bringing it out. Alright, here we go. I think we're through and clear. Now, what I'm going to do is just put along this pathway. And in a second, I'm going to back it up round the corner so it lines up for you. It says with an optimistic cheer. Alright, you should be able to connect up with there. Oh yeah, I'm coming. Oi. Hold up. Alright. A little bit to your right when you do that again, and then you should be able to hook straight up.
Yep.
Beautiful. Alright, now I will get this out of your way. I'll go up and round. Make sure I don't damage any of the field. I'll get round the trees. The little trike that could. Reminds me, I've got to get that tree sorted. I wonder if I can't just... I've got a chainsaw, so just grab that. Alright, where are you? There we go. That's that taken care of. And we just going to do is just trim this up. Alright, after cutting that little bit up, I'm just going to chuck it in the back here. I'm sure Eddie can make use of these couple of little logs somewhere along the line. Actually, that one's a little bit too big. But we've got a strap. That one's a little bit too big, but we've got a strap, so it should be fine. Whee. At least that way. I know there's still a stump, but it should be negligible for our tractor. That little tiny stump should be fine to go over. At least that way we haven't got to creep into the field to get around that tree now. That's one less little task out the way. And I'll take this down the main track. There comes the fun part. That trailer's now back in place, ready to be dropped off. Perfect. Just got to back it up out of the way so I can get through with the tractor. Alright. I'm gonna get a little tractor, a little trailer. We can give him a hand emptying. I suppose it really matters which one we use today. I'm gonna go with the trusty little New Holland. If anything does end up needed, we have got the forks with us, so that's handy. I'll keep the weight on because it's also got a hitch on the weight, so we're pretty flexible with these ones now. So we should still be able to hook up to the trailer fairly easily. And there the pin's in, easy enough. Even with the weight. You wouldn't have been able to do that 20 years ago. And away we go. And it is now, what, 10 minutes to 8 in the morning. There's still a few nighttime critters about, but the sun is starting to just come over that horizon. It's starting to bright up. Try and see where it is. See, right, he's going up there and down the other side. We'll follow him. Try and catch him before he goes down the other side. This little New Holland has been a bargain buy. It really has. I'll follow you down, Eddie.
Okay, mate.
When you get to the bottom, just break away to the right slightly. I'll slot in and then you can tip.
I don't need to at the minute. I'm only 26% full.
You sure?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, in that case,
I'm only 26% full.
I'll overtake you and I'll park up at the exit to the field.
Might as well just fill it till we've got no space. Not very good yielding because obviously it's sunflowers, so
That, and it's probably been left there to... Well, I haven't seen many people working on it, have you?
no.
But the deal we struck managed to get us this field, and I think it was a good deal. So we can't complain there. And
Not at all.
we did spend a couple of weeks trying to find out who owns that field, that last field in the block that's right near our farm area, and yeah, not having any luck at all. Now we know it's tended to, because it's one of the fields we're not getting contracts on, and we never have had contracts on. Yet every single year it ends up harvested. So I think we've resolved to wait until it's harvest next time. If we can't find out in the meantime, wait until it's harvest and then catch whoever is harvesting it and find out who they are, if they're the owner, and if they are, see how much they want for the field. I think that's pretty much what we're going to have to go with. Because no one really wants a field miles away from their farm. Really, unless they can help it. They like them local. It makes it easier for them financially. It makes more sense, especially if they're only a small field, because obviously you got the cost of fuel, expenses of moving your machinery and equipment, and the possible damages you can have on the road. So it makes sense to sell it if it's. I mean, it isn't exactly a big field, and it would work out well for us, because this has turned out to be a nice little profitable area at the minute, because we're nearly debt free. And we're starting to make nice money. We've got a bit of nice machinery. It's looking good. Here comes Eddie down again. There's one thing I wanted to ask you. Eddie.
Yes, mate.
You know the new mower we got, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think that would pick up the silage?
I do.
As if it does, it will save us... For at least the test, anyway, it would save us purchasing a
bucket.
shovel. Yeah. I mean, long run, we'd have to get a bucket because of the amount you can pick up with a bucket and how easy it is to pick up, etc., etc. But for a simple little test, it would. If it can pick it up, it won't hurt the mower at the least, will it?
But then it's where are we going to put it once it's picked up?
I'm thinking of dropping it in the silo with the pumps on, so it comes straight out the pipe, and we'll just have the trailer there.
Yeah, could work.
And then see how much we get for it. Because if it is worth it, then, well, we'll definitely get mowing all these hedgerows and everything else.
Yeah.
Like, religiously.
Especially with that new mower, that's handy, that thing.
Yeah. So it's got a massive bag on there as well.
Yeah, flies through it like nobody's business.
Alright. I'm going to go grab the other tractor and the cultivator ready.
Okay.
Alright, cultivator's on and attached, and I've just run over that cone again, haven't I? Every time I keep meaning to move it, I never do. Oh, this is going to become a little swan song of ours. Coming round the back. I'm through. Everything's set up for you, mate.
Yep, I'm just finishing tipping now.
Alright, we'll get this started at the moment, and we'll get on top of it. I think I might have just missed a little bit, you know. Right at the bottom. Right, we can go around the edges at the end. That's not a big issue, to be honest. Get most of it done though. That is the key thing. So what I'll do is I'll make a... lift that up a sec. Let's go back. If I can get right in this corner. And then away we go. So it works out alright, to be honest. I just, ooh, that tree might need a trim, and this one coming up actually. Oh, we can get under this one's alright. But yeah, there's maybe a few trees we should really remove for safety reasons. This being one of them. I don't want any broken windows when that branches start getting a bit thicker. We'll be in some trouble then. Alright, you just hop out of one and into another. Pull that forward slightly. And away we go in the other. We'll get these corners right at the end, so not to worry if we don't get them perfectly at the minute. It's absolutely fine. And away we go again. I'm going to do slightly over myself on this one. Just I like to, I know it's daft considering it's 3 meter cultivator, that I'm doing 1.5 meter at a time. I just like to get, when I do the headlands, I like to get a little bit over, so that I'm sort of doubling up in certain areas, just so there's no overlap, you know, no underlap. And I've also got this chunk up here to sort out eventually. It's going to be a bit of a pain, but it's not too worry. We can get that on the turn. So if you turn on the half, you generally won't miss much on there then. How's everything going over your end, Eddie?
Yeah, I'm just putting these logs away.
Have you got a use for them yet? I thought you would have.
I'm sure I'll find a use. Find a use. I like my log, I do. They're logs, I do.
And we're about, I'd say, just coming up to the halfway point of the whole field. And it's going pretty easy, I must admit. I mean, I don't think we're going to be getting to really plant anything until spring now, but at least this field will be one of the first fields ready for it. And I'm honestly, I'm thinking we'll try a bit of corn. I'll see what Eddie says, but we've got the header for it. Why not try a few corn, see whether or not we can make any money on corn around this area. I mean, generally, it'll probably have to go for on the cob, but maybe not. Maybe we could use it for feed, for animal feed. That can be quite popular these days. I reckon I've got about two more full strips, and then just if any gaps to be tidied up. So we'll get these done, and I'll head back over to Eddie and then find out how well we did. Alright, that field's done. There's Eddie. I'm guessing he's got everything popped away. 9:20 in the morning. How's everything going, Eddie?
All done, everything's popped away. 3,786 litres.
That's not bad, is it? We'll have a check on the silo, see what we've got in there in a minute. I'll pop this away, and I'll be with you. Alright, I was going to pop this away then. I'll meet him over at that silo. Just in here will do. And Eddie says he's got a new quick detach key. Releases... Oh yeah, it does. Fancy. Alright, that's that done. Grab these cone out of the way. Let's get this back in position. Just about here. And if, do you know what, whatever. It's done, that's it. I've had enough of those blinking cones. Right, whoa! Where did that deer come from? Came out of nowhere. Right, how are we doing over here on the readouts?
Oats, we've got 4,714 litres. Sunflowers, 3,678. And we've got canola in there at 3,088 litres. They're not too shabby.
Canola. Do you know what? Give me a second. I'm just going to run in and get my book. I have a funny feeling. Eddie!
Go.
I've had a look. We've got to sell the canola.
Okay.
Like, now. We've got to sell the canola.
Trailer.
Yeah, I'm going. Angle it slightly more and about 3 feet. Bit more. You're on, mate. You're on. Hold on. Let me get out. Go. Alright.
You got it set to canola, yeah?
Yeah, I'm ready to pull the switch when you are.
Go.
All done?
Yeah, all done. Let's go.
I'm coming.
You're driving, are you?
Alright, fair enough. Oi.
Well, you come round this side, so I guess you were driving.
Well, I'm still used to the right-hand side. Oh, the gate's closed. I forgot about that.
I get it. Go.
Alright. I suppose we'll take this to where we normally take it. We've got an account with them, so it should go straight into our bank balance. Is it how do you say it again? Flemage.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Either way, it's basically a grain mill that mill things down and create animal feed. They create fertilizer. They also create flowers. And they pretty much use the product for anything, and anything that's spoiled, you know, even if you've got really bad grains. And I've gone the wrong way. Oh, no one saw that, right? Yeah. So even if you've got really bad grain and the grade is horrible, they'll still buy it. Less price, obviously. But they'll just use it. If they can't use it for animal feed, it will get thrown in a compost heap and it'll be turned into fertilizer with the rest with anything else. So they're pretty good at what they do. So we normally get decent cash from these guys, and we got 3,000 litres of this canola to flog, and I'd like to say we could hit 3,200. Be nice. Someone's corn's ready there.
Thank you.
3,700. It's a couple of £100 more than I thought we'd get, which is really nice. Looks like the Steve the horse is still here. Jack's about, see his truck, and Eddie should be appearing in my mirror. There he is. It's always nice to see Steve the horse.
Oh, yes.
He's really filthy at the moment, though. I wonder if he's escaped anytime soon.
Probably.
Alright, let's, I suppose, head on home. Nice, successful day, and it is only 10 AM, and, well, you can see the sun's coming out. People have already started taking their coats off and walking around jacketless. And you can honestly feel the heat already. It is ridiculous how warm it is for November. Normally it's really cold around here, but apparently this is low pressure heat wave or something or other. But either way, it is extremely hot, which is why we got out when we did to do it. We've been up since 6. We are fairly tired already, to be honest. Not normally get up till about 8 o'clock. 2 hours earlier. We were up late last night as well. Yeah, it's been a morning. It's been a productive morning. We've actually made money as well. Something that we didn't think we were going to do. Not until the winter months. But then again, I mean, these things happen, don't they? Whoa, that was a lump and a half we just drove over. Alright, and then this here is our field. Do you know what? I'm wondering whether or not, if we do eventually purchase that other field, if we can find it, we'll take these 2 trees out here. And put a dirt track in.
Massive. Yeah.
Put a dirt track in straight down here. Bang. And I think I've just seen a problem. Oi.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. We got one little strip here. This went from the tractor when I ploughed through it with the fertilizer, was it?
Might well be, yeah.
Well,
Happens.
it happens. I mean, it's not a massive problem. It's a blot, but there we go. It's a good thing we spotted it now, though, because, well, I could have very easily blamed someone else. Very easily blamed someone else. Alright. You jumping on in?
Yeah. Look at what. Right, let me jump out here.
Yeah.
Not too tight against that fence.
Yeah, I'm trying not to be.
Now swing out. You go. Yeah, now do. Attach it. Right. Set.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. I'm going to pull this in forwards because I just do. Oi. Alright, I'll take a walk up to the silo and see whether or not that's ready. It should be any day now. If it ain't ready just quite yet, it's fine. We can leave it a little while longer. That's the stump there that's left. I mean, if there was a way of digging it out without renting a actual stump grinder, I would, but there isn't. So it's just going to stay where it is for now. How are we doing?
You got the tester? No, I don't think it's quite ready yet.
It's definitely not ready on these outer bits. I'm going to put one dead centre.
No.
No. It's about 50% moisture level in that centre, so it's not quite ready. Well, that's a shame. It would be nice to get that test out of the way. But, I mean, we're not in a rush. We're not in a rush because we don't plan on making a massive grass cut until the test is finalised. And we know roughly what it's worth to us, if it's worth time and investment to do. We know silage is worth a lot when, like in the UK. We know that because we farmed it. But we're not so sure around here. Apart from the Brookses that says they've made a load of money, but their fields are massive. We're just going to be cutting the grass verges, so we need to know how much it makes. And the test here is going to prove what? Because what we want is around 400 to 500 euros per 1,000 litres. So this little test of a few thousand is going to give us that average. And if it works out all right, then yeah, we'll go for it. That's why, even though this is a bit of a pricey investment with these railway slippers, it's not so bad because we can convert this into a barn or something if we need to, or even sell them on. They're very highly sought after, so yeah, it's not too bad. Right, well, I think we've deserved a day off. Don't you, Eddie?
I totally agree.
I'm going to go put my feet up, relax in my computer chair, and I'm going to play a bit of Farming Simulator. Actually, do you know what? I'll jump on the laptop. Eddie, you can join me on yours.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at a new truck.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Nice, bright and early. We'll see you either tomorrow or Sunday. So either way, it'll be 1st or 2nd of November. It'll be later on this month. And we'll be testing that silo again to see whether or not it's ready. So until then, this has been MattyG with his feet up. Eddie wandering around the farm, getting ready to look at new trucks. Till then, peace out.